Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, one away. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And there are two away now. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first two guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two.
Well, when you're behind in the count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Left side. Cabrera backhands it deep in the hole. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. Now to the plate, Greg Bird. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. One run scores. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in, Neil Walker. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Sanchez over at second. Bird at first. Two out in the inning. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Riding in, Carlos Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the... And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box, and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Altair racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Giancarlo Stanton now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Now the first pitch from CC. Ball 1. Sabathia has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest. Walker dives. What a stop. On to first, the double play. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. Sabathia into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is low, ball 1. And they'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Throw to first in plenty of time in the second. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Gary Sanchez waits on deck, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Gregorius on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Herrera, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 4. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2-2. This one's down to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair on the move. He makes the catch. What a play. So here now is the pitcher, Adam Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone up into the second deck. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And that'll bring up the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2. So now Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped high in the air. Sanchez is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, CC Sabathia. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1's the count.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Now a hard liner toward short, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Cabrera there for this one at short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
1-1 the count now. And that misses. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And a step off. Now the first pitch from CC. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Back up the middle. Gloved by Walker. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Popped him up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses, ball one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a fastball misses there, ball four. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground to second base, this could be two. To Cabrera for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Digging in for his second at-bat as Dribble Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now at the plate, Adam Morgan. Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. One out, nobody on. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Digging in now, Aaron Altair, and is looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Pat Neshek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Popped him up. Ramos has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Altair has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And it'll be left to a good hitting pitcher here in CC Sabathia. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Sliced hard on the ground. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. Coming to the plate now, Mike Del Franco. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Sabathia pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch lays off 1-0. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well at 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits to this point. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Jose Bautista will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the 2nd out.
Right fielder.
From the stretch.
Okay.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Zach Britton.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Britton, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the Luis Avila has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Greg Bird. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Luke Voigt is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
So he got him swinging. Luke Voigt becomes the first out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 4. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Britton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off Andrew McCutchen. Will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez will swing it from the left side right here. Robertson's ready. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Torres might try to make a play on it.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Strike 3 and the potential tying run left on. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's big Aaron Judd. First offering on its way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him, and I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out, and he will indeed issue the... Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dylan Betances comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Justin Bohr will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Betances, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The shortstop, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in, Luis Avilan.
The pitcher, Luis Avilan.
Scott Kingery will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Line toward the alley in left center. Hoskins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Way in front. Of a great slider. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Altair has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
D-Rod.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He comes in with a 302 average. He's taken him deep once. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And he fouls this one off. Hoskins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 now. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Set to deal on 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Pedroia. And there's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses inside, 1-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In now, Cesar Hernandez. And they're runners at the corners now. A ball and no strikes.
Hernandez.
Line to the right side. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
Wilson Ramos.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a ball 1-0. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch to the plate is his slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
One there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ball one. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he falls behind now, 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. And that retires the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Jake Arrieta. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Missed with a slider. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Standing in, Aaron Altair. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 5. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he is in there. Altair's off and running. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground with the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Is in time, and he stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Sliders in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman, number
So now
41.
Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hot shot to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping in, Mike Del Franco. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Sale sets. Here it is on 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a move over to first. The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now batting, Asdrubal Cabrera.
The shortstop, number 13.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He can't get there as it falls in. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Herrera. Gone! Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Standing in, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He reached on a single in his first try. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The tag, and he is out. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. A pitch out. The throw over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And he's safe. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And stepping into the box, Steve Pierce comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. There goes Pedroia. He swings and misses. Throw down. And they won't get him. It's a stolen base for Pedroia. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, you could have some problems.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rhys Hoskins is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. The windup and the 0-1 fouled off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch inside that may have got him. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Cesar Hernandez would be next. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Popped him up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Jackie Bradley Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch. This is taken outside for ball 1. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 3 for 9. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play.
A swing and a miss. That retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's down to third. Franco has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Ready now, Aaron Altair. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
And he'll step off. And try again. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 4. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
So striding in, Carlos Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2-2 the count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Number 7, Michael.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Striding in, Steve Pearce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A fly out and a single for him so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Altair moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 31.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pomeranz has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Pomeranz, a native of Tennessee, who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Standing in now, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Number 5. Williams.
And that misses for ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Craig Kimbrell trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to...
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal. Luis Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sandy Leon is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Craig Kimbrell. Mitch Moreland will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.